Bro Show, we are keeping the name. Bro Show 3. Lot of tricks up our sleeve this week. What we got? We got obviously Todd McShay, ESPN. Big Cat flew in from Chicago, so a different look. And we've already done some things. You'll see we did a combine, we did a bunch of shit. So we're just going to get going because that's what the Bro Show is. First clip, Kenya High School high jump competition was no joke. And let's play it. Now, oh, by the way, we're on the couches, more relaxed. Let's roll.
Right?
I mean,
Self-hug coming up, by the way.
I love the self-hug. Wait a second.
Yeah, watch it. Yeah, that's...
The
right
form.
over the top.
There's no flop. There's no back. Oh my god.
It's like the most athletic thing I've ever seen.
I'm telling you, man. There's so much talent out there.
It's the air up there.
Yeah, I was going to say,
mean,
Kevin Bacon, we need to go there and draft the next guy for the NBA. Be his agent.
High school, by the way. This is a high school.
Ezekiel
track meet.
Ansah from Ghana 5 years ago hadn't even heard of football. He didn't know what American football was. Came over to BYU. They had to teach him how to put his pads on. I mean, who knows?
How high is that?
Yeah. Thank you.
I mean,
that
like
could be
10
4
feet.
feet.
Hold on, I got it.
Well,
or it
than all
could
the
be.
people.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably 6'2".
And how about
The best part was the self-hug.
self-hug was huge. How about the crowd, by the way, in the background, for standing room only in Ghana?
loving
Is it Ghana?
I mean,
Kenya.
I'd show up.
Same thing. Yeah. All right. So we have that. Honey Badger's tweet game is off the charts. Tyrann Mathieu. We have it again. Here we go. Hey, what's up? Hey, nothing much. Thanks for following. Enjoying Arizona. It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. Laugh out loud. What's your name and age? I know, right? I'm Alex and I'm 17. When do you make 18? I love the game. I love it. Why mess around? And you know, I'm kind of that guy with all the pretty girls on my Twitter feed. I mean, I don't want to talk to 17-year-olds.
It's like the new version of ASL, age, sex, location from AOL. It's like the tweet game from the college stars. Yeah.
I mean, I think the point here, though, is that when she turns 18, she's going to hit him back up.
100%.
So there it is. He just put her in the pipeline, basically.
I'll stay away from this one for the most part, but at least he asked.
Good question.
Very responsible.
Yeah.
Honey Badger's
At least
doing the right thing.
He is.
Is there a chance
He's had enough trouble in his life.
And I always wonder, this is an honest question, does he know what Twitter is? Like, does he know that everybody can read what he just wrote?
Yeah,
Well,
that's a direct
this is
message.
a direct message, so she released
She posted that.
So that's kind of fucked up.
So
too.
that-
it's
but-
like he was doing the right thing behind closed doors in a private conversation.
That's taboo.
And she put that.
That is an asshole move.
Yeah,
that
big
is
time.
a jerk move by her. I didn't know that. Moving on to the next one. This is amazing. This was maybe, for me, the most amazing picture of the week. Hulk Hogan, a radiator exploded on his
Grabbed
hand
the
or
radiator.
something. Have you seen this?
How old is he now?
Wait,
Oh my.
this isn't even the big one. This is wait, what do you mean this is the before?
That's not
Yeah, that's the
before.
before. That's when he grabs it and then he gets them popped. He gets his blisters popped.
Okay, so this is before he gets popped. But
Yes.
this is after he
Correct.
obviously
No, I've
grabs
seen a worse
radiator.
picture of his
It's the
thumb.
flip side of his hand.
Ugh, that's nasty. But we don't even have the best picture of
the
his
one
thumb.
that's like looking down and
Yeah. We'll
What
have
kind
to
of
get that in.
radiator was he hanging out around?
I don't even understand what
What an
this
exploding
is.
radiator? What does that even mean?
Yeah,
Why are you grabbing it? And
Right.
It's like
Here's my point with the whole picture. I said this before. Vince McMahon is so in my head that I think that this is going to end up being like a Hulk Hogan versus Triple H no-hand match.
I don't care.
And no one in the world is more in my head than Vince McMahon.
Can we go back to real quick? What is an exploding like? What is that?
I don't know.
He just grabbed the radiator.
And there was an
Grabbed it.
explosion.
He's Hulk Hogan.
he was probably like just yanking it out of the fucking floor.
And
or
when the
something.
radiator was broken, and he was like, "I'm gonna fix this with my bare hands."
So it had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, he'll just do whatever he wants to do.
If you were Hulk Hogan, you'd
Dude,
grab that
imagine
radiator.
him with those blisters.
Did it have anything to
I
do?
can't. Why do you keep showing that? I mean, that's so that's
not that bad.
unbelievable. It's not that bad.
That's horrible.
That's as
Hulk
bad as
Hogan.
something can look.
But this is this.
I kinda think before
what
it's
you just
almost
said
worse.
though. What you
I
just
don't
said is an ongoing KFC radio debate. That's bad. You saying that's not that bad
Hold on.
is just
It's
your
just for effect.
right. That is bad.
No. Let me.
That's like
clarify.
steak before you even
Let
throw
me
it on the
clarify.
grill.
It would be bad if that was a random person. That's Hulk Hogan's blood I'm looking at. I'm okay with that.
That's
Hulk.
I don't even understand what you mean.
That's
Nobody
it.
does.
Exactly.
When he goes on these rants, nobody knows what's happening.
Legitimately,
I
don't even
feel
know
like
what you
someone
mean
out
right
there
now.
would understand that Hulk Hogan showed me any picture and I would be like, okay, that's Hulk Hogan.
That
I'm cool
looked
with
like
that.
the most painful
Okay.
thing of all time. All right, now obviously, people who read Barstool know this is one of my favorite pet peeve subjects. We were probably talking about this when we had the Power Hour like 10 years ago. Hate LeBron James. He got fined today $5,000 for flopping after saying he doesn't flop, he doesn't know how to flop, he doesn't see the point of flopping, never heard of flopping.
And some guys do flop.
Some guys do
Clarifying some
flop,
guys,
but
not
he
him.
doesn't know how to, not part of his game. And then that night, he does this.
Getting just fronting David West. James just went down as
Double flop call.
It's like everyone's doing it. It's not even just LeBron. I mean,
you
he's the
have
king
to.
of it, but
If you play LeBron, you have to flop because you know he's going to flop.
I mean, that's an outrageous flop. Which
Did the other guy, did he trip over his fuck? What happened?
no, it's just he got fined $5,000 for that.
They were touching each other and they both did that.
They both just went straight to the ground.
Yeah.
Now we
I
were
mean, that's like worse than soccer stuff.
It is.
that's where it's going.
Correct.
That's basically where it's at.
Correct.
And so I was thinking about this anyways. He's not even good at it. Like, you don't know how to flop. He the camera.
So I'm like this.
Yeah, you're like this. You're like this. We're going down. Good now. Here's where we're at. Took a quick break on Bro Show. Emily, I said at the top of the hour, she got in a car accident coming over here. So she's at the she's not at the hospital. She's at a police station. We had to put in a call for somebody to rescue us, and thankfully, former intern Gracie Tracy has arrived. She is in the house. And as I said, this is a Wally Pitt type situation.
It's a great opportunity. It's exactly what it is.
I mean, Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah.
You sit down for 1 second, you never got the job back.
Never
So
know.
this could be Gracie's job.
Or
Lou Gehrig,
Or
but,
Lou
you know.
Gehrig.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude.
You're close enough.
We got the point.
Everyone got the point. So welcome, Gracie.
Thank you.
And let's go on to the next subject.
Barstool, New York, guy driving drunk, naked chick on top of him having sex, ends up crashing the car, tries to flee the scene.
Shocking.
Tries to flee the scene. There were witnesses who stole his keys. So he's waiting there, apparently shorts on backwards, one shoe, hiding behind a cactus when police show up, as the chick who was in the car had been ejected out and was laying on the floor bleeding.
So not only is this guy driving drunk and having sex, but he lets this poor girl
Just
get
lay-
ejected,
I mean,
just
he-
lay there.
What about, though, hiding by, like, what's going through your head when you're
Like,
behind a cactus?
He still thinks he's getting away with it at
It's
this point.
75% of your body is showing behind a cactus. Like, is the cactus just right now?
Not to mention, there's witnesses, there's the girl bleeding
Well,
out.
think-
It's like, the cops aren't going to find
you
me.
had to
I'm
scream
pretty
so
sure.
bad that witnesses actually stole your keys. You know, like, someone actually cares that much to stop and steal your keys.
I think the only thing he did wrong was drive drunk. I mean, everything else was fine with me. If you're having,
You know the risks. I mean,
having sex while you're driving, I wouldn't
Is that
do it.
against the law?
I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I mean, I
Fair
can't
question.
do it.
I
it's
assume.
like, don't text and
It's
drive.
hard enough
Don't
in
text
the
and drive.
bedroom for me, so I wouldn't start throwing, cars in there.
That's
But-
I can't even multitask normally. I can't. I stop breathing when I'm having sex, let alone
Right.
driving. I mean,
His mugshot, I'm not quite. His mugshot's
won't
like
ask.
angry. His mugshot.
Pissed off.
Yeah,
He's
it's
pissed he got found behind that cactus. He thought that cactus was gonna.
He picked the wrong cactus.
All right, let's go on. Legit does the wobble the best.
It's strong.
So,
well, this is the open challenge, right? That was the greatest wobble in the world.
Yeah, but before we even, maybe wobble ourselves, I just want to say that if you have a child and you know that they're not going to be a good athlete, you have to put them in front of a YouTube camera and have them dance around like this, right?
and be fat.
And be
I
fat.
mean,
And the kid's name is Brant. It's like,
I don't know.
you might as well just.
You should just have the
Go
camera
on.
rolling 24 hours as soon as you have.
that
Right,
doesn't
you
work
never know.
if it's not a fat kid. But.
No, absolutely not. And if he's not dressed in a ridiculous, old man sweater.
With no pants. I don't
no
think he has
pants
pants on.
The whole thing is perfect.
Do you guys? I'd never heard of the wobble.
Neither have I. That was my
Yeah.
first wobble experience.
You said you have heard of the wobble.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of having you show up, because this subject doesn't work without having
Yeah, you
somebody
can't
to
say
wobble.
it's the best wobble because you mentioned it's the best wobble in the world,
Do you need
but
wobble?
you didn't even know what the wobble.
I didn't
is.
know. No, I didn't write that.
I said it was the
you
best
did.
wobble in the world. I'd never seen the wobble, and I'm pretty confident saying that. Just seeing
Still
his
the best
wobble.
one.
Do you need wobble music to
How do
wobble?
we know it's the
we'll need some
wobble?
wobble music.
I don't know.
Did you look up what?
We'll find out
He said
what.
Grant does the wobble.
Okay.
Try it.
All right. We'll get the wobble.
Oh, that
music.
doesn't.
These are different wobbles we're looking
Grant booty shaking was not something
Yeah.
I needed. So
Brant just got
with
though,
maybe a diaper on or something.
Brant
whatever's
just
going
got knocked down to a 3.
I think it comes down to like when they run road race and there's like the master division and then the 40-year-old division and everything. They do it by age group.
It's
Grant
differently.
won the like 5 and under group. Gracie won the hot girl.
High school coach fired because his team was losing 8-1.
This team's losing 8-1.
Losing 8-1.
Okay.
The other team squeezes on him to try to make it 9-1.
Which is Bush.
Bush.
Like all-time Bush.
Bush's comes.
Yeah,
Next kid hits him in the elbow.
should have.
Coach gets fired. The coach
Wasn't there also stealing of like 2 straight pitches? They
Yeah,
stole
and
second third.
after the suicide, the kid they got nobody out on the suicide. So
What is your other option besides hitting the kid?
you have no option.
You have no other option. I don't even think the coach had to say something to
that-
the pitcher. If I'm pitching and we're down 8-1, and you just squeeze for a run, I'm definitely hitting.
Yeah, and the worst part is the other coach was ranting and raving about how bad the sportsmanship was on the team that got hit.
It's baseball, bro.
It's
Sports. It's competition.
And I don't believe in a lot of the unwritten, like,
Yeah.
when someone hits a home run and they, like, beam you, it's because they didn't like how you ran around the bases. Get them out. Like, I don't care about that.
I also don't like the whole idea that like you should take it easy. Like if you want to squeeze, go ahead, but then you're gonna get one in the
Right.
ear hole.
Right.
It's
If you want to score runs, great. If you're up 8-1, but if you want to,
it's
squeezing
a douche
is
move.
lame.
They were
It is.
going for a 10-run rule, which ends the game. The
all
other
right.
pitcher said, the other coach said, "We have a tough week. I want to save my pitching staff."
Okay.
But that's still
But then
embarrassing.
you're still, you're
Then you
still
run the
going to
risk.
get hit.
Yeah, right.
okay.
Right. To me, that's
At least
what I
there's a
said.
reason then.
It's wash your hands. You did that. You got beamed. Nobody can say
Yeah,
a word.
okay, we're even. Let's move on.
Right. But coach got fired. Come on, cell phone. It's got to be my dad.
Answer it.
No, it is. It's my dad.
Let's get it on camera.
I should have. I didn't.
That's really your ringtone, huh?
Keyshawn Johnson chases down Justin Bieber in his Prius and confronts him about his dangerous driving in his Ferrari.
I'm going to jump right into what my favorite part of it. It's not Keyshawn. It's Eric Dickerson coming out of the weeds, throwing haymakers at Bieber. Bro, the story is not about you, Eric Dickerson. Why are you even involved? He tweeted out, "I live in that neighborhood. Slow down, Bieber." And then yesterday he tweets, "I had a white Ferrari too, Bieber," and then puts the picture of it. Who cares, Eric Dickerson? You didn't drive fast. The only thing that amazed me, I love the Woody in the back that he's got there. I don't know where that car is from, but that is an awesome car.
And it looks like he's got a wooden board
Yeah,
on top of it,
Yeah,
right?
he's got a surfboard. He's
Yeah.
a surfer.
That's pretty sound.
Charles Xavier never had a slice of pizza and apparently just ate his first slice.
He's a Brooklyn guy, actually. And like all these nerds.
I was gonna say, where's he from?
I don't know. He's from in England, but
yeah, England.
he's
okay.
They not
lives
have
in
pizza
Park
in
Slope,
England?
Brooklyn. And all these like nerds follow him around because of Star Trek, and they'll like take pictures of him, like, oh, Patrick Stewart's at the fucking pizzeria. Here we go. They love him. They follow him all over Brooklyn.
So has nobody come out and said? I mean, is this true? Is anyone think he's lying?
He tweeted it, I think, taking a picture like, this is my first slice.
That'd be a
Which is
weird thing
insane.
to lie about.
Right?
Absolutely insane, though.
I think that they don't have pizza in England.
Is that true?
I think they just eat potatoes and meat.
I think
That's it.
I think that's insane.
You think I'm being a simpleton?
He also has lived in
Absolutely
Brooklyn.
untrue.
I don't know.
Absolutely. I've had a piece of pizza in London.
There.
Probably
so,
not very
so
good.
check that off.
You just got disproved by Gracie.
I still, unless I see it, it's like, remember Carl
You're
Everett?
like
who
Carl
always
Everett.
said-
Yeah,
he
you're
believed-
Carl Everett.
He
You don't believe in
dinosaurs. He
Yeah,
didn't see
because
them.
you didn't see
If I
it.
don't see a piece of pizza in England, I don't believe it.
Okay.
It-
Never had a piece of pizza.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
I like how you jumped in there too.
I did too.
A+.
All right.
I needed.
You're
you
not going to know what this next one is though, so I got to announce the next
It's stool
one.
time.
It's stool time, which I know this is going to be the highlight of the whole thing. The three of us went down to a field. We did the NFL Combine. Well, you'll be able to watch.
I've been here for
yourself.
7 hours. I've been hijacked.
We kidnapped
friends-
Todd McShay
Our
today.
friends,
Todd,
our
come
friend's
on
the
over
head
for like an
coach
hour.
of this baseball team. And the game is about to end. I'm still here. It's unbelievable.
You put in a heroic effort.
This is what
today.
happens when you book your own stuff with a buddy.
Yeah, no, you did. You got that's a fair way. You're being held hostage.
I
Like,
know.
they'll be. So we're down at the park. We got obviously ESPN Todd McShay, draft expert. So we're gonna do the Barstool Combine. I think we're doing 3-cone drill, the 40 quarterback throws, and broad jump, and we're gonna see how we stack up if we're entering the NFL draft.
Did you get that outfit?
This is the official draft outfit of the NFL Combine.
Can you please wear the Barstool shorts up?
We are.
It's kind of uncomfortable.
So we're ready to go. So let's set it up and do the.
All right, so the 3-cone is 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards. It's about lower body explosion at first, bounding out, bounding back, and then about body control and speed. Mostly body control and then the lower body explosiveness.
There's a chance I might explode in my pants.
Yeah, the key is let's do this one first, get it out of the way, then the broad jump. I don't want anyone pulling a hamstring before we go run the 40 because I think at least one Achilles or hamstring is going to go down.
Absolutely.
95 degrees. I'm running on 2 donuts and about 12 Cheez-Its, and nobody has any water out here.
I'm trying to get on Todd McShay's 2014 big board, so I don't know why you guys think you're.
Last time I was at this field, blew out the hammy, so I've taken my stretching way more seriously this time.
For everyone who's watching at home, he stretched for maybe 90 seconds.
I can still feel how tight my legs are when I stretch. That's what makes me nervous. It's like feels like they're being pulled when I stretch. Yeah. I don't think Clancy is.
Big Cat, do you do Pilates?
Big Cat's
right?
the
That's
biggest
the
fucking
speed,
recreational hardo in the game.
TJ Moe, the wide receiver from Missouri, ran a 6.53. That was the fastest at this year's combine.
Do you have the slowest?
Menelik Watson, offensive tackle, was like 310 pounds from Florida State. Ran an 8.31. Did we get heights and weights on you guys yet?
Not yet. I'm 5'10", probably 205.
I'm 6'2", probably 210.
I'm like 5'11", God knows what, buck 90, buck 95.
I'm gonna say this right now. I don't have a lot of fast twitch muscles.
So you go on me. Whenever I'm ready, right? Right? What?
8.65.
Oh!
No, that's slower. That's slower. 8.31.
Killed you.
It's all about cutting. You can't explode. That was very close.
I'm in the offensive lineman category.
What did you get? You said you were tight end.
I'm wherever.
It's the first athletic thing I've done in about 2.5 years, for the record. Ready?
This is slow.
This is real slow. It just looks slow.
That's a slow one.
I mean,
What was that?
9.40. We'll talk about that when we evaluate everything you're doing. He quit.
Yeah, he quit big time. Oh, come around too
Does the
far.
cone count?
Oh,
What was the time?
brutal.
Well, that end you have to finish.
What was my time?
I don't really know. Is it unofficial?
No idea what my time was?
No. I just exit out. When I see you not finished, I just exit. And putting a sock in your
You chose.
in your spandex is not looked upon very positive.
Big strides. Oh, big corner.
Hit that last turn
Woo!
well. Hit that last turn well.
Good time.
What?
What do I get?
803.
So we beat the lineman.
Yeah.
You want to put on the
You
cleats?
gotta stay low. I know it doesn't feel comfortable. You gotta get your hand
Too high?
It should be 2 steps bound and then bound.
So
back.
that's how you do it, but I can't get there. I got little legs.
I did it. Wow, you killed it. It's a good time. 7.69.
He kicked over every cone.
first man to
He
break
went, he
8.
got around him though.
But that one too?
Yeah, he got around it. I watched. If he
Oh
didn't get
my
around it.
God.
First drill, right here. I'm the boss and the most athletic. Booyah, you all saw it. Roll that dice. Boom, facial.
Over every cone. There'll be an asterisk.
This could be a good one. This could be a good one.
Draw. 7-2-8. Is that better? No.
That's not bad.
No.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, baby.
It's like 7-9, right?
7-2-8. I didn't kick over any cones. I did it on the new cone.
You're supposed to kick over.
You moved all the cones, and then you got a fast time.
You're supposed to kick. It's like when you're.
I did it on the same track, and I got better time.
Yeah, so now we do broad jump, right? Yep. Where do you want to jump? I
Feels
think the
good.
jerk's good for it.
That's 1-0 big cat.
It's 2 feet standing, and when you land,
You gotta stick it.
plant it.
you gotta plant it. You can't
Heels
fall
or-
forward or back.
Or it
Heels or
doesn't count.
toes?
Right, you gotta plant it.
Tell that to him.
Measure by
He doesn't
your
like
heels,
falling
right?
down the
By your
combine
heels,
rope.
yep.
I feel like I'm 2 feet. I'm a 2-foot jumper, so this is in my wheelhouse. I don't jump off one.
You can take
Oh, I stuck that. I'm up. No.
it wasn't even close.
Stuck that. You
I
had
stuck that as you're falling 10 yards back. You might get an extra like 3 inches if you take the sock out.
You know what? I was too tight.
got no idea on the formula.
I have.
Call it 83. Showing improvement in everything you've done.
That's all I'm trying to do.
Oh, he's lifting up his
Heel down, heel down.
Heel down. Heel down. Get it all
It's not down.
It's not down. It's not down. Get that down.
Get down.
Yes.
Real interesting scoring right there. The heel was down.
No, it wasn't.
This is like superstars. It comes down to the 40, and I'm out of gas doing this jump. This is hard. Everything's hard. My shins are reverberating. That was just a lazy effort.
It's improvement.
What do you think of this year's draft class so far?
These three?
Yes.
I think they're a disaster. I think they talk a lot. I think at least one of these three, unfortunately, is going to wind up pulling something.
This was always your event anyways, coming up.
40. You think I'm joking right now? No, my legs are jello. I have no chance to run this. I shouldn't even run it. Like, I may advise against KFC running it because he hasn't done anything. Big Cat like does shit, so he's probably not phased. But my legs right now are jello.
Have him come to your pro day instead?
Well, this is just something that people don't see every day behind the camera. I'm being a hero right now. Like, and not exaggerating, not trying to be like, oh, I'm El Prez. No, this is Dave Portnoy saying right now, I'm being a hero by doing this 40. This, I can feel it all the way up through my brain. This is where somebody could be severely injured.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll tell you this much. If there's any sign of anything going,
But
I'm shutting it down.
But when I went, I was good, and then
boom.
it was like getting shot. Is it a bad sign if your nose just starts running because you're just like physically breaking down?
You guys want the times? Yeah. Marquise Goodwin from Texas ran a 4.27. Mark Jackson, 6'5", 328 pounds from Glenville State, ran a 5.65. .623.
I'll take it, baby.
It seemed a lot slower. That may have been it is what it is. He may have gotten away with the one.
Human error, incredible speed. I don't know. One of
That's
the two.
in like 7.5. It was a very interesting technique. He started sideways and then started running.
So it could have been like, I could have been sub 6.
Clean up the technique. Who knows? You might be a burner and you just never knew it.
I might be able to. Clearly, this is based on reputation. I know I'm not the most athletic guy. I know I eat my donuts. I know I don't work out a lot. But if the man runs a 6.23 and the stopwatch says 6.23, then he ran a 6.23.
I can't feel my legs, like dead serious.
Well, 6.23 is the number to beat. 6.23 is 6.23. Oh, my leg.
This has to be.
It was sub 6, right? 5 something?
5.68.
What is it? 5.68. We got to be running a 30-yard dash here.
Yeah, we do. I agree.
Yeah, but did I look like I was flying?
No, you look so slow. I was embarrassed for you.
It looks slower than me. Somehow it beat me.
I just hope for your sake it doesn't look as slow on TV as it
I
did in
can't feel
person.
my legs. I think
You had the shortest strides I've ever seen.
They were like this.
You were like,
like
you
this,
literally
dude.
had two like sausage.
No offense. That's
Sausage legs.
no offense. That's
It was like speed walking.
But honestly, not joking, being like dead serious, talking scout to scout, wouldn't that, if you're a running back, don't you want those type of strides? Good luck knocking that bowling ball off his feet.
This is the best. This is great. 5.62.
What?
5.62.
What did I get?
5.68. It's very close.
Wow. That means I gotta run it again. I have nothing.
Smashed it.
5.47.
Does that beat me? 5.62.
Yep.
What?
5.47.
I can feel it.
Well, you at 35 yards, you said smashed it.
I knew I had it.
That lost you a tenth of a second. The energy to say smash it.
That's what makes me such a great athlete. I make it look so fucking easy. It's like that guy's not moving. Yeah, he is. He's fucking flying. That's what they said about Eric Dickerson.
Eric Dickerson has never been more insulting.
You never catch me in a big
I'm putting together.
Dave, you're a 205-pound running back that just ran a 5.68.
Yeah, wobbly.
Finish strong. 5.50.
Combine champion.
He went left at first.
I just gotta say, I knew it. That's when you have all the pieces adding up. When you're the boss, the most athletic, best looking, full package.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Big Cat won the 3-cone.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
was his
I
third
did.
score.
It depends on if we're counting that third.
That score should
You
count.
clearly will go back on the tape.
You
It's
hit-
your first two scores that count.
You
That's
moved
it.
all the cones.
I mean, I only lost by a jump by 1 inch. I could have kept jumping.
I only lost this by a
No, you
fraction
got
of it.
hammered in this. It's what I said. I don't know if you caught that over there. You see me running those short, choppy steps. Is it a Mack truck? Is it a Lamborghini? It's both. That's what makes me special.
Hold on, let me ask you a question though. You said you can't knock over any cones. He knocked over 2 cones in the last.
You have to get around them.
I got around it. They're like hot and we have bad cones.
He moved the cones. We have the tape. He moved the cones after he knocked them over the first time, and then when we did the new course, I beat him.
I mean, it's for you guys to decide. I just give the results. If my agent set this up, he'd be fired. Portnoy just lied about everything today. It's supposed to be inside, temperature cool. All right, Portnoy. I didn't appreciate the extracurricular dress. You know, stuffing a sock in places that socks don't belong. Didn't like the way he looked. With 5'10", 205 pounds, ran a 7.69 in this 3-cone. Might have been the fastest. There's a discrepancy because Big Cat did run a third one at 7.28. Broad jump was 82 inches, just 1 inch shy of the broad jump of Big Cat, and then he ran the fastest 40. The second 40 was a 5.47. So, you know, he could probably argue he won the combine, but Big Cat, it wasn't for that third one that he ran in the 3-cone. He would have only won the broad jump at 83 inches. But if you're in Big Cat's corner, you're arguing that third one should count because there was an adjustment on the cones.
Can I just interrupt one thing quick?
No,
he's 36. I'm 36. He's 28. Just keep that in mind.
That is that's interesting.
That means that I'm higher drafted.
Well, no, that means to me, Big Cat has a longer career ahead of him.
Yep.
He ran a 5.50 in the 40. Not all of these guys ran decent 40 times. I was surprised. KFC, he showed up. He showed up. He did everything he was supposed to do, just didn't do it fast or long. He ran these were not good times. He's 192 pounds. He ran a 10.91 in the 3-cone. 69-inch broad jump was his best, and then a 6.23 in the 40, which I wanted to dispute because I thought there was something wrong with the time. He looked like a 7.5, but again, he showed up. The most important ability is availability, and KFC was available today.
This is a big one. Amanda Bynes.
Yeah, and that's really all you have to say.
Is there anything else?
Prancercise. Yes, this bitch is serious.
Let's watch the video, and then we're going to do American Idol style. This is real, by the way.
Hello, I'm Joanna
This is
Warbeck
a mental
of
wellness
Prancercise
video.
LLC.
She
I'm
wants
here
you to
today
do this
to show
dance
you the
to
foremost
feel good about
Prancercise. I've got my ankle weights in place and my music's ready. So let's stop talking and do some walking.
I was hanging around to watch that. I can't even talk now after this. Because you told me, hey, just hang around for the Prancercise because you want me to grade you Prancercising? Is that right?
All right.
We got one at a time.
So
just kind of like come down the.
Yeah, you sit in my
aisle.
seat, Gracie. Okay. This is American Idol style. Do you have this on camera?
Yeah. You can grade them.
Come on the diagonals. Like gymnastics. No, was that it?
That was my grade.
Oh, sales guy. He showed up with the
He didn't know we were Prancercising.
What did he do?
He's going to get pizza. I guarantee it. I guarantee he's getting food.
That's what he does, though. It's
In
like
the middle of the
He
show.
just leaves. An angry Prancercise right now.
All right. Prancercise it, yeah.
Sales guy who's supposed to be filming this, so if we miss shots, apparently, I said this in the beginning of the show, when you need him the most, he disappears to go get food.
He's just gone? The guy who was filming the show?
Yes, the guy who's filming
He
the
just
show
got
is
up
gone.
and left.
It's gone.
Yeah.
We had the conversation before you got here because
There he is with the pizza! Right on cue.
People think I'm nuts.
No, you're not.
People
Not this
think I'm
time.
nuts. People think I'm nuts. This is my angry person.
That's the closer. Tampa Bay Devil Rays player Josh Sale suspended for tweeting about getting kicked out of a strip club for throwing quarters at strippers.
I'm going to jump into. I think you have to be the biggest scumbag, basically, in the world to throw quarters at a stripper.
The most demeaning thing I think I've ever heard in my life.
I would say to deal with change in general. Strippers, not strippers.
That's actually the first thing you've said all day that I agree with.
Yeah. Change in general is just demeaning.
I like, in the pocket, throw it in a bowl somewhere, and maybe like.
I mean,
right.
life's
If I
good for
hated
McShay.
you,
I
I
don't
it into
need
cash
this.
later.
I don't need cash money.
Know what I'm saying?
I'm poor, and
I'm saying
agree with it.
throw it and then bring it down to the grocery store
Right.
that you can dump it all in and then get cash out later. Yeah.
This is going to be an ongoing theme now at Barstool. I've done it. Big Cat's done it. You still got to do it. Strike 3 calls. I feel like you can tell a lot about a person by how they ring somebody up. So every time we have a guest, we're going to ask them for no practice, just ring somebody up the best he can. We had Todd do it. He leads it off. So here's Todd McShay's strike 3 call.
The Tim McClellan, the delay.
That's one strike.
Oh, that was not strike.
That's a strike.
I couldn't tell what
was after that.
That's it.
All right, there it is.
And then
coming out of it, can I explain what happened?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, all right. Well, as you saw in the video, I want to get a strike first, and I thought the pitch was a ball. I looked down. You did a heck of a job framing it.
Yep.
So I was late. I just gave the first one. So the first one was just a strike, but way late. It's horrible. The second one was the real one.
And I feel like I actually, not only did I frame it, I gave you a look back. I honestly didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah, you were waiting for me to do something.
Put it this way.
I was like 5 minutes late on the call.
If I'm in the box, I'm getting kicked out of that game.
I have to kick you out because you're going to...
I'm going to show you up.
But at the end of the game, I'm going to come into the locker room and be like, I shouldn't have kicked you.
That was on me.
That was on me. Because I was a minute and a half late.
Yeah.
All right.
I was just getting my strike
I
ball.
like the passionate punch-out, though.
Yeah, it's a lot of... I was just so happy to get off the field after 7 hours of watching.
It was a long-ass day.
Yeah, I think that's a whole nother show. So.
Right.
It's fair enough.
It's been fun.
It's fair enough.
Thank you, Todd.
It definitely doesn't help when the cameraman disappears and the girl gets an accident.
Just wobble again. Just wobble again.
Just wobble your way out of here,
Wobble us
Todd.
out, yeah.
Wobble your way
Wobble us
out of
out.
here.
In this go.
Perfect timing.